To kick this off. And so Nancy was so super kind to schedule a call tonight for us with the one and only Chris. And Chris, we are so excited about Proving Grounds. So we're excited to hear about it. Nancy's got all the questions, so I am going to let you guys take this call over. We're recording. We are good. I will make sure everybody's muted. And let me know if you guys need anything.
Hey guys, Chris, thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you, Allie, for setting everything up. So a lot of us actually did the Power of I Am with Chris, which honestly, like, it was like going to church like every single day.
Silly.
Last night I'm laying in bed with my little Team No Sleep Cole, listening to Power of I Am again. I'm like, in the ears, just put it in the ears. So Chris had offered to do a call for us and talk about Proving Grounds and kind of give us a little lowdown what was going on behind the scenes. We were talking about Tulin on our call.
Oh man.
So you want to take it away and tell us about some Proving Ground stuff? I have a bunch of questions too, so if that's all right, if we can ask you some stuff along the way.
Yeah, let's ask. You can start off with the questions if you want.
All right, cool. So one of the first questions was, can you speak a little bit on mindset as a coach building in the business? Because Power of I Am.
Yeah.
So that's not so much about the Proving Ground. Sorry.
As a coach building their business?
Yeah, and I guess, Linz, that was kind of on your terms, right?
Well,
that was your question.
How about let's talk about, let him explain the program, and then I was just looking for, the other stuff too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
I kind of have a bit of an unorthodox approach to business. And I don't know, I mean, call me crazy, but I just feel like everything is generates from self-love. Just because everything, if you really think about self-love, right, and everything that comes forth from that, that's like the foundation to life. So it doesn't matter if you're a coach, if you have an entrepreneur and other, a businessman or woman in another profession. I just feel like when you love yourself, you just see life through different lenses, and you believe in yourself. And you believe in yourself, then you have the confidence to present products, and the confidence to present a program or whatever. And then because of self-love, you radiate and you become infectious. You think of the people who have a lot of self-love and like respect for themselves, and they're oftentimes very grateful. And I just believe when that's your foundation, it's so much easier for me to create a program because I love myself. I'm able to love y'all that much more. You see what I'm saying? I love myself. I'm able to take risks and allow my intuition to tell me what each person may need, or to take risk and say, you know what, let's put Tulin in this program. I have enough love and confidence in myself that she can do it, even if she don't even think she can do it. When you have that self-love, you oftentimes believe more for others than they believe for themselves. You see life through different lenses. You see much further. When you don't love yourself, you don't have a sense of identity. You don't have a sense of worth, a sense of value. And then the people around you, you allow them to project their fears and their identity onto you. And all of a sudden you live in your life through somebody else's lenses. And now you're trapped because inside of your purpose is telling you, something's not right, or, let's strive for this, let's strive for that. But then your physical situation is full of, negative energy. So there's a conflict there. Inside your gut, your intuition, your purpose is saying, let's do this, let's do that. But then you become fearful because of the people around you to take a leap of faith, because let's see here. It's not normal, or it's not common to stand alone anymore. Oftentimes, if you stand alone, that's insecurity. People don't want to be alone, so they'll accept anything negative for the fear of being alone. When really, when you're alone is when you develop your greatness. You came in this world by yourself. When you're alone, that's when you're able to produce all of the amazing qualities about yourself. when you pray and you meditate, all that alone time allow you to get to know yourself better. That's why it's important for, especially you guys as coaches, to take a moment throughout the day and just reflect. Just get away from it all. Just sit there and just take it all in, all of the good. And whatever is bad, it really isn't bad. It's just the way you perceive it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think coaching is hard, because I'm a coach. Seriously, I'm just a different kind of coach. But I just think, you know, everybody, even these calls, like you guys want to be around me because of my energy, because of what I let off. If I was a nasty person, you wouldn't want to be on this call. There's a such thing as self-love and then idolatry, and that's different. Like, I don't idolize myself. I love myself. But because I love myself, I'm able to say things in these workouts and in these, you know, these events that resonates with you, because I want you to love yourself. And when you love yourself, it's so much easier to sell a challenge pack. It's so much easier to sell a toothpaste to a toothbrush. It's so much easier to because you know why? Because you get people's attention by your presence. So anything that come out of your mouth, they want to know. Like, they want to know, why are you the way you are? You think about it. You ever go somewhere and a person walks in a room and they just light that room up? You like, there's something about that person. I don't know what it is. They could say, I got a plumbing business. Some people might say, I want to learn how to be a plumber, just because you want to be around that person. Everybody wants to be a part of something. So you guys have a unique, you know, structure here as a coach, because every person on your team right now, whether you realize it or not, you attracted them to you. There was something about you that drew them to you. And oftentimes people on your team believe more than you, and you believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget when I came to, was it Super Saturday, was it? Or was it Sunday? When I came to Scottsdale, was it Saturday, Lindsay?
Super Saturday.
Super Saturday. So I saw Lindsay's, actually Hal was doing Shift Shop.
Yeah.
And she was just she was just in behind the scenes, like, I'm going to do it too. And then he sent me her results. I was like, whoa. But you know what? That she got such great results from it, and I saw her glow and she was happy, but I really saw her happiness when 2B Mindset came out. And to me, that was just powerful, because she was like, this works for me, and she was in it. And then what was so powerful about it is that same energy she had, that confidence she had, that right there is her walking in her best self. That's the real her. Now she just has to take that, continue to materialize it, and project that to everywhere she go, to her team. That's how you empower your team, by being a better version of yourself. You see what I'm saying?
I'm telling you. See, I told you guys, it's like church. Just listen to them. Okay, so I know some of the stuff you might not be able to talk about, so I guess
talk about whatever I want. It's our call.
Right, then
ain't no boundaries on me. Yeah, there ain't no boundaries on me. I don't play that game.
So we'll kill the "Are you allowed?" So can you tell us the difference between Shift Shop and Proving Grounds? Like, is this kind of like in addition to Shift Shop, or is this a completely different program? Look at it with different eyes, go into it with different eyes.
There is no difference. It's the same program. It's just the completion of Shift Shop. It's an added component that I believe is a complete game changer. Shift Shop was awesome, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Doing those workouts 3 days a week was stressing me out. I'm like, I don't like listening to myself. And I got this gym, this surround sound. I got tired of hearing my voice. And I just like, it's just redundant. It's like 3 days and 3 days of this, and you go back 3 days and 3 days of this. But Proving Grounds is different. First of all, there's 2 different locations now. It's the Shift Shop and the shop mentality. You're in the shop now to prepare for the grounds. So that alone right there takes it to a whole new level. And so actually, I was actually inspired by the 2B. I ain't tell nobody this, but I was really inspired by the 2B Mindset approach. That's why I really added the prep week, guys, because I looked at what 2B Mindset was doing as far as how it was like an introductory meal plan for people, allowing them to be safe in the midst of trying to figure out their body. And I'm like, a prep week, the Proving Grounds would be dope, because what I would be able to do is 15 minutes. So I'm thinking about the Toolings of the world when I created this, knowing that the average people that can really go hard, you're just gonna crush it. I mean, well, it's gonna crush you anyway, because it's still 15 minutes. But I made it so like, oh, you just ain't gonna skate through this. But yeah, it's 15 minutes. It's quick shift speed, quick shift strength. And you know how you sweat with speed 25? You sweat bullets in quick shift speed. And then super quick shift strength is real good, but it gives you, people an opportunity to like, fill it out. And then you'll do those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you're doing twice. And then every Friday and Saturday is proven ground speed, proven ground strength. So you'll go through prep week. You'll test on Friday based off your prep week, results, work. And then that's your foundation. So in proven grounds speed, there's 15 1-minute exercises. And the first exercise is grass pickers. So you'll do as many grass pickers as you can do in in a minute. It's modification too, man. Relax. No, but you do as many grass pickers as you can in a minute, right? So I'm going at it, and I got 50. Get my scorecard, 50. Now I'm going to lateral burpees. How many can I do in a minute? I do 20. Now I got 70 points, 13 more exercises. I go through the other 13 exercises, count up all my points from each exercise, 150 points. That's my foundation week. Go to strength, track my weights, track my reps, foundation week. Now it's time to work. I'm in the shop, speed 25. Now I'm in speed 25. I'm working. I'm making sure my form is on point. My conditioning, I'm working on my conditioning because I got to test again at the end of the week. So you go speed 25, strength 25. That's Monday, Tuesday. Speed 25, strength 25. Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, I'm leaving the shop, going back to the grounds to test again. Now I'm looking at my prep week numbers. I had 50 grass pickers, 70 lateral burpees. Okay, now back to grass pickers again. Uh-oh, I got 45 this week. Now the average person is going to say, how did I get less? It's an opportunity for them to get down right there immediately. But in this program, I literally forced you to engage and say, okay, it's because it's not about you being better each exercise than you were a particular exercise than you were the week before. It's about that 150, that bottom number. So say you get 45 instead of 50. Now you're going to say to yourself, okay, Chris is impressed about that. He's pressed about the big number. So I got 14 exercises to make up for these extra 5 reps and somewhere. So you'll go through 14 more exercises, total up your points. I got 160 points, 10 points ahead than I was last week. That's victory to me. Because if I made it based on the exercise, somebody's going to quit because they're going to already have failure in their mindset. Like, I didn't get as many as I got last week. I'm not doing this. I'm not feeling like it. Don't let somebody come in a bad mood already. Forget it. But if you know you got 14 more exercises to make up for them 4.5 points, you're gonna continue to focus. Now, another thing that I did that was really cool is I realized adults can't count. Yep, I did it because in the program we was forgetting our reps. so we would go to grass pickers the first week. Somebody would get like 65. Second week, everybody's just getting it. It's 1 minute. It's motivating. The music is incredible. I got everybody focused. And everybody's sweating bullets. Somebody grabbed their card like, oh my gosh, I forgot. That's the last thing you want to do because now I'm forcing you to stay present, stay focused, stay in the moment. I'm working your brain while I'm working your body, right? So then you'll go into speed 35, do it 4 times, back to proving ground speed and strength on the weekends to beat 25 scores. Then you're going to 45 series, same concept to beat the 35 series scores. Now let's talk about the modifier. There's 2 components that I like to do with the modifier. And this, again, to be mindset influence. So let's just say a modifier goes to a prep week. They modify the whole prep workouts and modify proving ground speed and strength. No problem. Going to the shop, working on speed 25. They're a little familiar with it. Some moves they don't modify, some they do. So they go to proving grounds. Oh my goodness. I didn't modify the whole proving grounds the second time. Is that victory, guys? Absolutely. First week they modified. Second week they modified less. Third week modified less. Fourth week modified less. That's victory. Who cares about your points? You went from modifying to modifying less. Now, that person by the end of 4 weeks is going to feel good about themselves. I'm going to go back through it again. This time I'm going to track my points. Now I got these people really believing. You see what I'm saying? And staying focused. So look, in 4 weeks, I have you guys navigating week by week. You're not even thinking about weight at this point because you're so engaged with those points. Now you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, I done got leaner. I feel better. And then somebody asked me, they said, well, what about the meal plan? I'm so glad you asked me, because I think this meal plan right here is the best meal plan you could possibly do for this program. And you know what it is? For your new challengers, I want you guys to recommend them the Shift Shop meal plan. But all of you guys who've been in this business and doing other programs, I want you to do whatever meal plan works for your body, period. Whatever meal plan makes you feel good is the program I want you to do in Shift Shop Proving Grounds. The reason why I did that is because of this. I'm always speaking to you guys about what do you want, being a better version of yourself. I just feel I would have an ego if I'm telling you, no, my meal plan is structured for this workout and that's what's going to work. Well, you know what? All of us digest food differently. All of us have different allergies. And to be honest with you, because I know how powerful this whole tracking component is, I need you to be your best. So I need you to do whatever meal plan in the Beachbody catalog is just giving you the best results. If it's a Shift Shop plan, then do it. If it's 21-day fix, do it. If it's To Be Mindset, do it, because I need your best so that you can get the best results. I already know what the workout is going to do for your body. I just need you to have your nutrition on point. So you need to do whatever meal plan works best for your body. That was only the second question, right? I just gave y'all the whole breakdown on the second question. All right,
went into a whole bunch of them, so that was perfect, because that was actually the next question. And we all know Shift Shop Cloud Bread. I think this entire team, everybody was making Cloud Bread. Everybody was on the Cloud Bread Shift Shop.
But do you understand what I'm saying about the meal plan, though?
Lindsay brought me into the test group. I got pregnant with Shift Shop and actually announced my pregnancy with the Shift Shop markers. And I was struggling with my nutrition, and I really struggled with Shift Shop's nutrition because I just like the lack of carbs. I was just my body was just not breaking down. And as soon as I kind of just said, this is what I need to do, pregnant and all, I was crushing 2 rounds of Shift Shop. And my husband was doing awesome. So I love that you're like all about just do what you've got to do, because the workouts are just awesome. And I kind of just always integrate whatever program I'm doing is nutrition with To Be Mindset now at this point, because I know it works.
Yeah.
So funny question. Ashton wants to know.
Ashton, hold on. Y'all see Ashton's results? She's killing it.
She wants to know if she's going to be part of the Shift Shop taking it to the streets.
What in the world is taking it to the streets? We done went gangster on me? Shift Shop taking it to the streets. Well, help me out a little bit. Clarify that one for me. What does that mean?
She's on there. Unmute yourself.
It's just going to be the next program. It's the next step.
Shift Shop taking it to the streets. Do you hear that, Bear? I got to tell Carl, my next program is Shift Shop taking it to the streets.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know when my next program, if I'm doing another one. I have no idea, man. I don't know. We have to see what happens. Let me ponder that. I'll make sure you're a part of something. How about that? I'll give you my word with that.
We're going to be in Vegas next week. Are you doing a Proving Grounds workout for leadership?
Oh, we are. Yes, we are. Yeah. I would love for everybody to bring their markers, but it's too late for all that. But yeah, if we did that, we could, I would bring scorecards and everything, and it would just be epic.
All right. Me and Ashton will be there next week. Okay. What's next, Nance? What's the next question?
So another question was, how does Proving Grounds compare in impact? Is it high impact? A few people were wondering how it would affect joint issues.
All right, so I had 2 modifiers in this. I had Tulin and I had Jessica. I have literally broke this modification down to a point where you can do this in a wheelchair. Like, I was very scientific about this. Like, you should have absolutely no problems modifying this, because I got one of the moves it's called Brogo, where it's a broad jump into a bear crawl. It's pretty nasty. The way I modified that, it's just like you walking. You swinging your arms and walking with a little bit of a squat, walking backwards. Swing your arms, walking the other direction, walking backwards. It's impossible to have joint issues in this. And Shift Shop, I don't think I did a great job. I mean, I thought the modification was okay, but I went all the way down to like a person can walk and get the results. Just walk faster. So this is going to be really good. Hold on. Somebody said, is this appropriate for? Yeah, this is appropriate from someone. How many weeks out are you?
She's actually, that's Amy. She's actually still pregnant. So
So modify. Heck yeah, modify. And even the burpee in this, the burpee is the modified burpee is so dope. And the crazy part about it is Tulin is the one that came up with it. Straight up. We was in rehearsals. My modified looked one way. She was like, can I show you my modified burpee? I'm like, absolutely. She did it. I looked at production. I was like, that's what we're doing tomorrow. Everybody learned that. Because it was one of those situations where I just needed everybody to be free. But if you have any athlete in you, this is it. This is it. Like you're going back to your training days for sure.
I think a lot of us, when we went to our team retreat last year, Tulin was at the house. So when we saw her video come out and we saw that she was improving grounds, a lot of us were like, yes. You know, like I was telling you when we were talking, it was just such a great thing to see, because when we all did 80-day obsession, a lot of us who struggle with weight, those bands, and she was the one that was up there with the bands, and she was showing everybody how to use those bands. And I remember I was pregnant and I'm like, yeah, these thighs. And we were trying to stretch them over it. So to see her on a video and to see her part of this is like, so many of us are so excited.
Yeah. She did incredible. She did a really good job.
Somebody else's question was, do you recommend doing a week or two of Shift Shop prior to Proving Grounds coming out?
Heck yeah. I'm telling you, don't go into this program and not been in the shop doing something, because it's humbling. I'm going to tell you right now, I remember the first day I did it. So when I was with E and we was like creating it, like we had it all laid out. And with Shift Shop, it was more of like a 50-50. Kind of my philosophy and theirs. Proving Grounds is 90% me. Like I just really took the way I train my pro guys and different techniques like that and brought it to it. But when we laid it out, we had to run through it. Oh my gosh, I was mad at myself. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. This is too hard. But then I had to realize, you know what? No, dude, let's just take our time and just get through it. And plus, it was hot as Hades at that ranch. It was like 105 degrees, so that might play a part. And that was the first, like it was elevated up 2,000 feet. Come on, I live in Ohio. We don't, I was up there panting. I was like, this is gonna kill me. I ain't gonna make it to production. And they said, Chris, you elevated 2,000 feet. I'm like, okay, that made me feel a little bit better. So yeah.
Do you have more questions, Nance?
Yeah, somebody just wanted to know a little bit about like what was going on behind the scenes, and my own personals. I want to know where the Chris Downing bobblehead is. Like that's what I want to know.
Why they playing me, y'all? For real. You know what? There's a whole lot of stuff that should be more Chris Downing around there. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm still the new guy, and where's my bobblehead? Where's my infomercial? What else I'm missing, y'all? I got my team here. They stay with me for the week. But nah, you know what? I don't know. I am kind of curious when they do make this bobblehead, what he's going to look like. He got to have on a hat and a towel. That ain't me. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little secret. Let me show you another Shift Shop baby.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we get to see him.
Say what's up to everybody, dude.
Oh, what's up, little man?
Hi. Say hi, dude.
Like, go back.
Apparently he don't want to talk to nobody. So this is little Cash. He's how old? 3 weeks old. 3 weeks old today. Wow. Yeah, my little dude. Say hi.
How is he doing with the Energize?
How you doing with the Energize? Come here for a second. Come here. Nancy wants to know how you doing with the Energize.
Nancy?
Remember Nancy? She's...
Hi.
Hey.
I'm doing good. I don't know. I don't really drink it much, but I'm trying. I don't have time for anything but Starbucks.
Yeah, she's still drinking that. Shit, I'm like, drink this Energized.
Much faster
Yeah.
and stronger.
So, okay, I have a question.
What's that?
Okay, so I heard that there is a free workout that we are supposed to be introducing people to. Are you obviously did this free workout, right? It's in front of the paywall. But then I also heard the 2 15 minutes were free, and I'm just like, obviously you know these details, right?
No, I don't know anything about that. Bear, you heard of that? I'm joking. Everybody's hard to be like, what's going on? No, so there's the Fit commercial comes out Monday. So that's what you guys are going to use to give to your challengers. It's 20 minutes. It's a complete breakdown of the program. It's a combination of some of the moves that's in the program. It's going to be speed and strength. All right. And then on the first, also, both quick shift workouts are going to come out. And the only reason why I did that is they had the whole program projected to come out on the first. I was like, no, please don't do this to me. Because to your newcomers, they'll go through quick shift speed, quick shift strength, and they'll start feeling good about themselves. They'll get the proving grounds and be like, oh, heck no. So I needed everybody to have a couple weeks to like just play with it a little bit, integrate it. Allie and I are putting it, well, actually, she already did it. She put together a little calendar that everyone will be able to use in preparation for releasing the whole program just to get you ready for it. So there'll be both quick shift, speed and strength. You have about 2 weeks to get 21 days to, to kind of work it a little bit, integrate it with some other shift shop condition. My highest recommendation is do as many of the speed workouts as you can.
Okay.
Speed 45, speed 35, speed 25. But if it was a weights thing, I would probably do a lot of, actually, I really can't. I would probably do a lot of strength 45, strength 25, because there's some moves in proven ground strength that I just literally made up on the spot, and they're good. I mean, they're real good. I will tell you this is the last program that you won't ever see a bear from me, because I done made so many bears, it can't be twisted anymore. After Joel stole my one bear, I just said, okay, steal this. So I got grizzly bear, bro bear. He can't make a bro bear, so I ain't worried about that. But yeah, I got so many different bears in this that this is the last time I'm using bears in this program.
Okay, so we're getting, just to clarify, we're getting the Fit commercial, which we're going to be able to upload to like an info group for new people and or other shift shoppers who want to upgrade to proving grounds. And
Yes.
2 15 minutes are free as well, or are they?
Yep, it'll be on bot. They'll be on bot Monday.
Okay, so we have the 3 to work with, and then there's a calendar that we can utilize in the meantime while we're waiting for.
Yeah, they're gonna release a calendar on the first anyway, in the toolbar. But I'm gonna modify that a little bit. I believe I am, just because I just don't want people to get to like the 22nd and be like, man, that calendar didn't help me. You know what I mean? Like they want to hybrid this with other programs, and you can't do that. Not with this. Right. Shift shop, you could have, but proving grounds, you got to have that shift shop mentality. Like you gotta literally put yourself in that place. Like, okay, I'm here to perform now.
And then I'm gonna keep asking. So you're gonna want energize and recover with this, right? You're gonna die without recover.
You're gonna die without recover. Yeah, because here's the crazy part. That workout, man, I was sore. I was real sore. And I put it this way, and I'm just being funny. I got a dairy allergy, and I still drank it because I was like, I can't. I didn't care. I mean, I was just in a place where I was so sore. And that's when I told him. I said, guys, we got to have a performance pack with this. It ain't gonna make it. Yeah. I mean, you need to recover big time in this. Energize, obviously, just to get you amped up. We drank hydrate on set. It was like 103 degrees. I did not cramp, and I have bad cramping. I didn't cramp at all. I was pretty hydrated throughout it.
What date is so you guys, there's a question about buying an early access. So Chris is doing a coach test group, and y'all, if you haven't been in that, so Hal got to be in the test group and I didn't. And I snuck in through Hal's Facebook. So I would just
I remember that.
gotta understand, I had never seen a challenge group or a test group, and I've been in a handful of test groups like Chris's. And I was like, the minute I saw you're doing a coach test group, I'm like, are you going live every week, every day? Are you doing what you did? Like when he did the first Shift Shop group, that whole, like, he transformed their minds and their bodies. And I'm like on the back end, like, I'm going to play with them. Like, I'm be part of this party. But he, like, it was like church. Like they always say, like, when I first met Chris, it was like, I just walked out of church and I'm sore, like, type of thing. So when you guys order on Monday, they're ordering on Monday?
Yeah, they get you either sell a challenge pack or buy one that qualifies you for the coach test group. And I do daily videos before y'all wake up, especially on the West Coast because it's 3-hour difference. But I always want you guys to have something there before you wake up. That just helps set your tone of your day. And then every Sunday we do a live call as a big group. We talk about the previous week. We talk about the week that's coming. And then I spend a little bit of time just like just really focusing on your mindset, to help you with your business. So in 4 weeks, my ultimate goal is to make sure not only you physically fit, but your mindset is perfect. That's why I always tell, I told several teams, like, you want to bring your whole team. Tell your team to bring their teams in this, because it'll be 4 weeks where you guys can actually kick your feet up. You don't have to teach your teams. Let me teach them. Let me teach all y'all together. And then when you get out of the group, everybody is on the same page. That right there alone should grow your group.
Yeah, I would agree. I would encourage everybody on this call to listen to what he just said. Buy a pack, buy your stuff, or sell a pack, or do both. Bring new coaches into this. He is like, it was mind blowing when Hal went through this, and like every Sunday and then every day he was there, and I was like, who is this guy? Like, so those of you guys who are newer, there's some new guys on this call. We've got some veterans, of course. Like, if you haven't experienced Chris in a group yet, you're in for, your life is about to transform. Let's just, and more than your body, right? Your mind, your life. It's a lot of fun. So
yeah, I remember when Lindsay and Hal were doing this, and they said to me and my husband, they were like, you guys, you need to get into this. And I was going through my first trimester. I was throwing up. I was sick as can be. I said to Lindsay, I'm like, my first trimester was Shift Shop, Energize, and throwing up. That's it. Like, I don't even remember going through anything else, but those 4 a.m. pep talks, or 6 a.m., whatever time, no, it had to be like 4 a.m. You were in the dark, going live, and the alert would go off, and me and my pregnancy, like, up all night insomnia, I'm like, Chris is up. I'm getting up to go work out.
That was awesome.
He's saying the 15-minute ones are not free.
Yes, they are. They're on BOD. I can't hear you.
Only if you have an account. If you don't have a BOD account. But the Fit commercial is free. If you don't have a BOD account, you can get access to the Fit commercial.
Right.
If you do have a BOD account, the other two will show up on the first.
Got it. Okay. Got it. So we just need to, like, so you guys, like, what she's saying is, if you're like inviting people to join and learn about Shift Shop, they've never done Shift Shop, they're new contacts you've made, you've connected with, they will only get Fitfomercial, nothing else, until they purchase their pack. But if they purchase their pack, which is Beachbody On Demand, Shift Shop Challenge Pack, I'm sure there's like Performance Line and all that jazz in it, they will get the 15-minute. So I'll get with my assistant to help create like a landing page so you guys can see, what to show people. And I'll write that down. Question: Is there going to be sliders? I don't think
sliders. No, I ain't sliding across nothing. You mean the 80 day obsession sliders?
What sliders are you talking about, Holly?
You mean markers? Oh, thank you. Girl, you just had me confused for a second. I'm starting to think sliders. Like, I'm all, no. So, yeah, you don't have to purchase anything. Whatever you have for Shift Shop, you have it for Shift Shop Proving Grounds. I tried to, when I sat with the whole team in our first meeting about the program, I didn't want any new equipment. I said, I don't want them to spend any money, man, on like new accessories. I just need to go in here because we didn't have a budget for this. And they was like, well, Chris, we don't have a budget for it. I said, listen, just put me on some turf with some cameras. I don't need nothing pretty. I don't need no fancy background. Just put me on turf with some cameras. That's all I need. And that was it. It's just so raw. It's just a raw program. And there's two different Chris's in this whole experience. There's the shift shop and the shop Chris, who now I consider after Proving Grounds, that Chris is a group fitness trainer. But the Proving Grounds Chris is a personal trainer. Like, I'm training y'all like I train my pro guys when they come home for the summer. Like, I'm in your weight room. I'm not like I'm in it. So you're gonna feel like I'm right next to you.
Cool. Question off topic. Okay, so the coach test group is starting on the 22nd. So everyone
Right.
has to have orders in by at some point in October. You guys just think about next week and getting your packet or selling one, or think about doing both. That would be awesome. Getting more people in, because let's take it back to the mindset, like getting your new coaches in front of Chris to start off their first experience with Beachbody and the whole community. This is like a really smart idea. I've been through his Power of I Am. I've obviously snooped the first chest group. I'm like that girl, I guess. And I would hands down be recruiting really hard for this, coming up really fast. So there's a question about Power of I Am. Are you doing new things with the Power of I Am?
Yeah, we have a new group starting October 15th, and there's still a discounted rate through Sunday if they want to join it. One thing about the Proving Grounds, I don't think you guys know this yet because we just announced it today. Anyone that purchases a pack the first week is going to do a live workout with me the second week. So when I go to Vegas next week, they're going to give me all the equipment, and we're going to do it. Actually, I'll tell you the date. We're going to do it
October 15th.
Okay, see, she going to tell you the date. I'm telling you, without her, I ain't going to make it, y'all. For real. So October 15th, yeah. So whoever buys a packet, challenge pack or whatever, the first week, sell or buy one the first week, we're gonna do a live workout. We switched it, Bear. It's gonna be on the 13th. I forgot to tell you. She texted me. So it's gonna be on the 13th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'd be 8 a.m. On the West Coast. So it's the 13th. Because I had to make sure it's before the Ohio State game. Oh, John. So okay. So you go with Penn State this weekend is what you're saying.
I love Ohio State. I'm with
I
you.
hope they both lose, actually.
All right. Yeah, buddy. Allison with the Penn State, so we got a war this weekend. It's all good though. But yeah, so whoever purchases or sells a pack the first week, we're going to do a live workout from my gym on October 13th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be very good. It's going to be like, somebody go to a concert and then the artist play do all their songs. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be one of those. This is going to be strength and cardio. It's going to be about 30 minutes, and I am going to tear your mouth out. No, I'm just messing with you.
3 scoops of Energize that morning.
No, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be motivating. I'm not going to break you like that.
That's what he always says before we walk out. Okay. Nance, do we have any questions?
I am actually just looking in the chat really quick because I thought there was someone else.
The package.
Buy or sell. No, I think you just answered that. So it was buy or sell,
and
it gets you in.
Are the packages, is there like a zillion of them like the rest, or I haven't seen?
Yeah, there's several. There's quite a few.
And the thing that changed now from what was around with Shift Shop is now coaches can purchase challenge packs, which wasn't before.
Right. I tried to make sure this time, because Originally, it was supposed to be there was a certain tool you had to buy to qualify, and I was like, listen, I need them to be able to sell a piece of toothpaste and get in this group. I want to open it up. Like I don't want it to be like they got to spend XYZ to get in. Like it needs to be open, like abroad. Because the thing about it is this: I know what's gonna happen when I get y'all by yourself in that group. I know. I mean, I know exactly what's gonna happen. And in fact, I would tell people, you know, if you're struggling in your business, this is like sending your team to a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, because they're gonna leave better. And what's even more powerful, they see you in there with them. But they're going to leave better. I can promise you that. They're going to leave. They're going to have a completely different experience of themselves, their business, and what this really is, you know, should be about.
I think that is all of the questions that we have. I don't see anybody else on there. I asked all the questions that I had from ahead of time. So I think, guys, we're all cool. Everybody's good. All right. You know, it didn't happen if we don't get a picture in.
y'all be killing me with these pictures.
Everybody smile. All right, we got it.
Cool.
Allie and
All
Chris,
right, guys.
thank you guys so much for doing this for us. We really appreciate it.
All right, let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.
See you
We'll
soon.
see you in the group.
Bye, guys.